Hi everyone, it's the 18th of October, Saturday. I apologise for the lack of videos, but I started a new job 2.5 weeks ago and I've been away working most of the time. And now that it's dark in an evening, even if I'm not away, it's difficult to get up here. So I've just come for a little nose today. You'll see that my little experiment to plant peas and broad beans in the polytunnel seems to have, well, it's working so far. Yeah, so broad beans at the back. Some of them look a bit floppy. That might be because I've just watered them. Peas are doing well, they're probably about 4 inches high, some of them 5 inches. And my grapes are beautiful now. There's not too many of them, but the ones I've tasted are lovely. I was obviously tasting them too early. These are carrots. They've popped up. I'm not convinced they're going to do much at all. The same with the beetroot. They've been about that size for 10 days maybe, so I think it's perhaps a bit cold and probably the light levels are not great in here for them. The autumn and winter plants are doing well. Don't seem to be suffering too much from dreaded slugs and snails. There's cabbages there and cauliflowers next to, and then some kale in, excuse the sunflower, in the beds at the bottom there. The same with these beds with some winter veggies in, spinach and the like. Brussels sprouts look absolutely fine, again eaten, but there's still plenty for me. Kale and some more cabbages there. And then I've planted some more broad beans outside that are popping up. And then some peas at the end there. And my shallots, overwintering shallots, I put them in maybe 3 weeks ago. And you know, they're really good. I'm quite amazed. But you can tell how tall they are. So that's good news. Got a few flowers left in the border. Nasturtiums, as ever, refuse to die. And the fruit cage, well, it's not doing much now between now and next year. A couple of autumn raspberries, but really they need, you can't see through there, can you? They need staking up properly, and I've not had a chance to do that this year, so that's certainly a job for over the winter. Apologies if I'm repeating myself. I can't remember how much you've seen of plot number 2. I've planted the second fedge, which is just starting to sprout. So the plan is that I'll make an archway here once it's caught up with this one. So that's with willow, and it does just seem to want to grow wherever you plant it. Fruit trees are finished now, of course. Still got the shed to come down. I think I told you that the decking was rotten, so that's come down. Thinking of having the 2 beds at the top here, maybe leaving these 2, and then having a couple more beds here, and then I'm undecided at the bottom. Forgive Manchester Airport as ever, sending a plane over. As I say, I'm undecided here about whether to put another sort of big polytunnel here. This one, the second tunnel, the zip's gone on both sides now, so I'm going to have to replace it somehow. And I've been looking at prices, and actually for the price of the cover you can buy a whole new thing. So I'm kind of thinking to put my money to a bigger tunnel. I was just made redundant, so there is an option. Rather than do something sensible like pay off a bit of my mortgage, I could put it into a polytunnel here. But as I say, still undecided, but I think it'd just give me a bit more growing season if I did, and I could probably get away with something that was as big as sort of, I don't know, 3 by 5 metres even, so it'd be massive amount of growing space. Yeah, so that's it. That's where we are, and The sun's just trying to come out. I know it doesn't look like it, but I promise you, the sun is just trying to come out. Thanks as ever for watching and sticking with me while I'm going through this time of change. I do appreciate all your comments and your friendship. Take care.